This project has dragged on way longer than it was supposed to, but finally I get to wrap it up. Presented here is a data logging kit that can map a significant amount of the car's pressure field. The kit was originally going to be a basic kit, which it still is, but it makes more sense as a more complex kit with additional memory. It is a kit built around a mainboard that can interface with a custom user interface. Even though the normally hidden programming code isn't hidden here, there is no need to understand the code to use the kit. Building the UI for the memory chip interface was a whole different level of complexity, but it was necessary if one was to use more than 4 sensors that the mainboard has. So it is in this video I'm going to go through the kit and how it functions at the 2 different layers of complexity. Starting off at the bare minimum on the main board. The microcontroller used is the Arduino Nano with the USB-C interface. There isn't really a need to use anything more capable unless you want a screen, though the memory chip starts to push the limits of this controller. This controller plugs into the custom PCB that forms the main board for the peripheral components to plug, like battery, switch, button, serial and analog sensors. 4 factory calibrated analog sensors are soldered into the main board and will, importantly, become the reference for all the additional pressure sensors. These calibrated sensors are 5 kilopascals for positive and negative gauge pressure. The 10-bit analog input gives the controller a 12 pascal accuracy, which is good enough to point you in the right direction. It's comparable to the accuracy of CFD in regards to how it relates to translating the car into a model and then adding the digital parts to the model. All of that CFD costs at least hundreds of dollars. An Arduino Nano R4 can be swapped out for a notable increase in analog input resolution, 10 bits to 14 bits. But that would require the code to be altered. I'll address this later when I talk about how the more complex kit can be used. The code is written to take averages of a set measurement period, which can be altered in the code. The output is much like a CFD result in steady state. So the experimental process this kit uses would consist of taking a number of measurements at the same speed and doing this across a number of different speeds. Accuracy comes from more runs done. The results are taken from the onboard memory and saved to your computer through the UI. Tens of runs can be performed before needing to do a memory dump. This was largely why averaging was written into the code. Otherwise, the memory would fill up after a very limited number of runs, and then you would probably just average it anyway. All of this comes in a box within a box. There's some pucks and 10 meters of 1mm tube included for good luck. The difference between the basic kit and the more complex one is all to do with the additional external flash memory chip. Functioning like an SD card, it has 500 megabytes of storage. The difference is it isn't an SD card that you can remove. Getting the data off the kit is done by a UI, much like the basic kit. However, it's much more complex due to each data set being written to a file, and these files need to be transferred to your computer. It's still a basic UI, but it's more than 600 lines long. What this large amount of data storage allows is many more sensors that can be recorded over a dynamic range. So the kit can come with 2 additional pressure sensor modules with 4 sensors each. The digital I2C interface has a much higher resolution than the analog input of the main board, but they aren't factory calibrated. There's a whole process that needs to be gone through to calibrate them, and that's why the low resolution ones on the main board are needed. That's in the write-up. The main board of the kit comes like the basic one, in the same box. An additional 1 or 2 modules are directly attached to the top in their separate containers. Each of these modules has a main PCB, with 2 additional smaller ones for the amplification circuit. I ended up making my own amplification module because I heard the cheap ones were fake, but they aren't, and I don't know why that was being said. Anyway, if I had the foresight, I would have built it all into one board, maybe next time. It all still fits into the same packaging. Now, using the more complex kit is far more interesting than the basic one. The basic one is very suitable for measuring along the center line of the car and getting a global view of the car. That is, if you make large changes, such as those to the splitter or the rear wing. Having 8 sensors allows you to map a corner of the car, and the extra resolution should make it sensitive to any changes there. The beauty of using an I2C digital interface for the pressure sensor modules is that they can be replaced, substituted, or add different sensor modules that can take advantage of the substantial amount of memory available. Literally any module that has an I2C interface can be used. The limit is the available addresses, but expansion modules can be used if there is a conflict. So as long as you want to alter the code, GPS, accelerometers, or whatever you need can be added. Upgrading to the Nano R4 could be a good idea here, as the code is at the basic controller's limit, and the additional processing speed could be helpful. The idea of running GPS would be interesting because you could set up a trigger through a set coordinate, and the data can be pulled off a specific part of a track, which would be better than creating one large dataset, only because the UI seems to be a bit slow with larger sets. A better UI would need to be developed. But anyway, I think it has become useful enough to release it to the wild. It isn't consumer grade, and I don't want to give the impression that it is. It should be obvious that it isn't. It is for a very few that want to spend a bit of effort experimenting with aerodynamic modifications. I'm sure there is between 3 and 5 people like this out there. If you are one of those people, there are links to find more details and availability of this kit.